What's up, guys? Welcome back to Reypapi's YouTube channel. You hear the sound of that? How it just vibrates, and that's how sound travels. That's how energy, excuse me, energy travels like that. We just can't see it. Same as we can't see the sound, but we can hear it. But the energy, we can't see it, but we can feel it, right? I hope everyone is having a good day, right? There's so many things going on in the world. Like people fighting over the name of the Gulf of Mexico and just like nonsense, like presidents going. It's all a power struggle, right? Everyone wants to be in control. But as you can see, right, by the forces of Mother Nature. First, I want to say I hope everyone in LA everyone that needs to be safe is safe, right? That just proves to you that there are more important things that we should be worrying about, right, than fighting over boundaries of countries and this and that. The earth is one, right? The earth is part of the universe. That source that God created, it doesn't belong to anybody. We have all these people like fighting over it, which just creates conflict and chaos. And it's time to, dig deep into that 5D consciousness and worry about what we need to be worrying about, and stop spending time and energy and money on things that we don't need to, right? We got the Knight of Air. She has a sword. Remember, the swords have everything to do with the mind. So it's telling me that, she's intellectual. He or she, remember, energy is fluid. And the knight is ready to take some action, right? Determined. Something that you've been processing, that you've been contemplating on, has made you determined, right? Has led you to a moment where you're now able to see things for what they are, and you're willing to go after that, right? You're willing to go after what it is that you want to do with your life, with determination, with power, right? It's making you feel motivated because you know what's ahead of you. It's making you feel motivated because you're thinking about all of the amazing things that it will bring, this new journey, right? This new decision, all of the abundance. And why? Because you feel it in your intuition. And then we got the Chariot. The Chariot usually goes in the esoteric knowledge, right? It's usually fast movement, right? It has to do everything with fast action, willpower, victory, recognition. So you've recognized something and you've determined, right? The knight sword. You've determined to go after that. And that is amazing. It's making you feel happy. It's making you feel motivated. Whatever it is. I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you because you've actually made that decision to do that. That is amazing. It says, Knight of Air. Life is going to be moving a lot faster. So get ready. Events that may have seemed to be on hold now suddenly come into focus and require your attention. So maybe things that you were ignoring before, that you were just letting it pass by. Oh, I'll do this later. Oh, I'll worry about this later. Oh, do this tomorrow, and you never did it, right? Now the universe, the forces of Mother Nature, the energetic shift that our planet is going through is forcing you to look at those situations now deeper, right? With more details because of your circumstances, because of what is happening around you, whatever it is, right? It's kind of putting you in this space where you actually have to analyze those things that you were ignoring, right? There may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timelines, and that is normal. That happens to all of us who are always ascending, who are always evolving and growing, right? A part of letting your old self go, right, is recognizing that a new mentality is born, a new consciousness is born. The way you see things are going to be different. And that could be a little bit hard, it could be a little bit stressful, right? But it's necessary for your growth. It's necessary for your soul to evolve, right? And like everything new, it's like, well, it's new and you get used to it, right? And you will adapt to it. Adapting to a new way of thinking, to new consciousness is what everyone should be doing, right? Instead of focusing on all of this other drama and chaos that is unnecessary. We don't need that in this world. We don't need all these wars, all these arguments. No, right? And maybe this new way of thinking, right, can be a little bit challenging for you because your old thinking patterns, right, things that were passed down to you by generations, things that you were considered to be taboo, or things you were considered to be against this, or, oh, if I do this, it's bad, right? Now you realize that all that was false. It was not important. It was just old ways of thinking that no longer work in this timeline, right? And all that may take some time for you to adapt to it, right? Things you were into before, you're no longer into. That is fine. People that you were entertaining before, you're no longer into doing that and wasting your precious energy on it. That is completely fine. That is a sign that you're growing, a sign that you're evolving. Yeah, there may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timelines, but it will feel better than the previous lack of action, right? It may be a little bit challenging adapting to this new way of thinking, but compare that to your lack mindset that you were before, where you were taking no action, where you were just living on autopilot, waking up doing the same thing, expecting a different result, spending time and energy on people that were not reciprocating that. Instead, they were making you feel frustrated, confused about your own goals, about yourself, right? Keeping you in this lack of mentality where you were unable to move forward because of what they were feeding you, right? That is no longer good anymore. No more sitting around and waiting. It's time to get things done. Look for creative solutions to challenges. Right? Creative solutions could be a lot of things. Right? If there's a challenge ahead, you could be creative enough to solve that issue. right? You could move around it instead of stressing yourself about it, about the issue that you have in front of you. You could find creative ways to resolve that solution, because remember, there's a solution to every problem. Look for creative solutions to challenges and you'll see excellent results. Although you do need to move quickly, right? Because time is of the essence. We don't want to be looking all the time, and we don't want to be learning all the time, and we don't want to be sitting down all the time expecting, right? We have to take action. Remember, actionable steps towards those goals. Although you do need to move quickly, don't forget to review the details carefully. And you can do that as you're moving, right? You can see what's going to happen ahead, right? Before it happens, right? If you take this route, I'm going to be in this position in life where I'm going to be happy. If I do this, I'm going to be stuck doing the same thing. So which one are you going to, you know? That's what it means by quickly. And you can do that. You've had enough knowledge, enough experience for you to be able to make these decisions. And even if you didn't, right? It's simple enough to know, right, that it's simple enough to figure out, right, what path will bring you success, what path will bring you happiness quickly. Is it this new path that I feel excited about, that makes me feel creative, that makes me feel happy? Or is this other path where I'm surrounded by the same toxic karmic people, right, who are unwilling to change, who are lazy and possessive and obsessive as well, and manipulative? That's easy to figure out, right? You're an extremely capable person with a quick mind. Very analytical, right? You're able to analyze things quickly. And a determined will. And when you want something, you go for it, right? But maybe you weren't going for that thing before because your determination was being affected by the people that were around you, right? Your determination was being affected by others' opinions on your life, others' energy, and that was affecting your power. It was affecting your energy. It was affecting your ability to make your free will decisions. It was affecting your determination that you've always had. Someone can swoop in, review a situation, and almost instantly know just what to do, always confident of success. That is somebody like you, right? Always make your decisions with confidence. If you don't feel confident about something, if you feel achy about something, if you feel confused about something, it's for a reason. It's your intuition telling you that there's more that you need to look for, that there's more that you need to research, that there's more that you need to do before you decide that. And you're someone who's confident, right? Who can make these decisions. That is what you're here to do, right? Take away all of those swords out of your head, right? Those invisible blockages that people may have put in you, and let your mind be free so you can have that determination again. When you take those swords out, right, you're able to make these decisions with determination, with power, because you know it is the right thing to do, because you know it is what your heart truly desires, not because of what society's going to think of you, right? Not because of what your inner friend circle is going to think of you, right? None of that is important. What's important is your heart desires, your mission here on earth, your happiness. That is what's important. And that is where you should be heading. A well-intentioned, courageous, idealistic, and knowledgeable individual. Angel message. We understand that the pace seems very fast, right? Especially nowadays. Life is fast-paced, which is why it's important, right, to be in a state of mind where you're able to make fast-paced decisions, fast and accurate decisions, right? And that comes when you've trained your brain enough to be able to do that, right? And you do that through meditation, you do that through sitting back and reflecting on your life, right? You do that many different ways, but most importantly through meditation. If you don't silence your head for at least 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, right, there's no way you're gonna be able to think freely. We understand that the pace seems very fast, but try to take a moment to think things through, right? You can still think things through quickly, if it comes down to that. Just by getting an overview of each situation, of each path, right? Put yourself in a bird's eye view and look at the situation. This path is going to take me here. This one will take me here. I know what I want to do. This will lead me to my happiness. This will lead me to what I want to do in life. This will lead me to peace of mind. Confirmation with that pro. Your ability to adapt to quickly changing situations is admirable, right? And you've always had that in you. It's time to exercise that now. However, it never hurts to pause and make sure you have all the facts before you act. And that is very important, right? A lot of the times, people make decisions based on what others have told them. People make decisions based on, I think that's based on what other people have told them, right? They rather believe someone who may seem like they have some type of power, right? And follow that person instead of actually taking time and figuring out the details and finding information to see if what it is that is coming out of that person's mouth is true or not, or if they're saying that, right, with malicious intent. Right? That is why it's always important to do your own research, right? If someone's telling you something about somebody else, right, how about you ask that person instead of assuming, instead of monkey see, monkey do, right? That is what these karmic people do, right? They have all these flying monkeys that are just willing to take their word and just go with it, even if they know it's false, even if they know it's a lie, even if they know it's an illusion, right? They're willing to do that. But there's always consequences to every bad thing that you do in this life. So take time and make your own decisions. If you're not sure about something, research about it. If someone is telling you something, right, that's very harmful, very serious about somebody else, ask that person instead of believing, right, bullshit that's coming out of someone's mouth with no knowledge, with no wisdom, with no anything. And by doing that, you will be able to make your own decisions, right? You will be able to make those decisions, right, with determination, with motivation, because now you've taken time, right, to look for facts, to do your own research, and that gives you confidence to take on what's coming ahead quickly. And then we got the Chariot. Little horses and everything. The Chariot. Where is it? Oh, yeah. It says, it's your moment to shine. Remember, we got this, right? So you're going to shine by taking that leap of faith, by taking this new path in your life, by making this decision that will change the course of your life forever. Good morning to you too. It's your moment to shine. This card indicates that you will receive recognition for the amazing things that you have accomplished, as you should. Right? It takes a lot of work to accomplish things. It takes a lot of work to accomplish things, even if the whole world around you is going to shit and you're staying focused on accomplishing your goals, on doing what's right, even if everyone around you is, monkey see, monkey do, and doing what's wrong. And stealing from people. And trying to come up with the next scheme to harm someone, right? And change addresses and do all these things that will catch up, right? So if you've been staying on track, if you've been staying focused, regardless of what's been going on around you, regardless of who stopped talking to you, regardless of anything around you, I give you props. I give you a pat on the back. I give you a hug. I give you a kiss if I could, because that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of strength to be able to stay in your own path and stay doing what you know is right, regardless of what's going on around you. When you find yourself in the spotlight, remember to embrace the warmth and love that has so deservedly come your way. If you feel uncomfortable with the attention, ask your angels to give you the confidence you need to step forward, right? So it is your time to shine, right? It is your time to show the world your gifts. It is the time to share your gifts with the world, whatever gifts you have, right? To share your knowledge, to share what you know, to share your experiences with the world, right? And what better confidence than that? Oh my gosh, 2 lovebirds right there. Than that of the experience that you've had, right? You've had experience, you've been through it all. You've been through that, what it is that you're speaking about. Right. So enjoy this moment. Enjoy your time to shine because you deserve it. Right. And even if you don't like the spotlight on you, it's okay. People want to listen to what you have to say. People want to know your experience. People want to know how you overcame these things. You may find yourself called to balance multiple priorities, projects, or people at this time. And you can handle that, right? You can handle multiple priorities, projects, and people all at once, right? How you invest the energy on, who you invested on, right? And what's really important is getting rid of people, places, and things that are draining your energy so you're able to focus on your priorities, so you're able to focus on things that actually matter instead of focusing on drama and chaos and conflict. stay centered and grounded. So you're able to make these decisions wisely. So you're able to be in a state of mind where you can have no disruption, right? Where no one can get in your head anymore. When you stay grounded, you're aware of what it is that you're doing. The confidence will come with staying grounded. You will be at a state of mind where you're connected with your higher self, where you're connected fully. And that allows you to make these wise decisions as you need to. Avoid the temptation to go into drama about the situation, right? So if someone wants to argue with you, don't do that. You don't have to sit there and listen to them. You don't have to argue. You don't have to give explanation to anyone about what it is that you want to do. You don't have to give them explanation of why you want to do something. You simply know, right, that you need to do this for your highest good. Or your intuition has been telling you. Don't let these people mistreat you. Don't let these people, right, throw words at you to lower your confidence, to bring your vibrations down enough so they can put you in a vulnerable space where you just give up on them. Where you just give up and you give in to them and you follow what they do and you continue this cycle of non-ending chaos and drama and unhappiness, right? You don't need to listen to any of that. You don't need to listen. You don't need to answer to their texts. You don't need to answer to their calls. You know what you want to do. You are determined to do this. Avoid conflict. Avoid arguing. A lot of these people love to cause arguments because they will put you at a place where it will make you feel confused and it will make you feel doubtful. It will lower your vibrations enough so you can delay yourself from actually continuing to go there, or from doing whatever it is that you had already planned to do. So avoid all of that. And the best way to avoid arguing is avoiding these people, cutting off all contact. Avoid the temptation to go into drama about the situation. If you present a calm, collected, and positive demeanor, you will experience great success. Someone is coming at you, right, with wanting to argue. What? Hey, don't go here, don't go there, don't go that. What are you doing? Don't leave me. Blah, 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 blah. You remain calm. You remain at peace because you already know their intentions and you already know what they're trying to do. Right? And you will look at them and at their behavior and at the words. You'll see it for what it is. And you'll be like, yeah, this is why I need to do what I was going to do from the beginning. And that's if you're still having communication, which is why I say it's so important to not have communication with these people so they don't distract you from what it is. So you can remain in a state of calm, collected, and positive, right? Being collected and calm and positive, right, will allow you to go through this experience, go through this journey, still feeling motivated, still feeling happy, right? While getting to your goal, while getting to your success. And you will get there because you have the determination, right? You've already wrote down your P's and Q's, and you've already planned for it. You've already done the research. Now, this is the action card, the Chariot. It says, you're doing angel message. You're doing a wonderful job, and you deserve all the positive feedback you're receiving. You deserve it, right? A lot of people don't like to get positive feedback because they don't want to be the center of attention, or like they get shy away. But if you've done something great for someone, if you're doing what it is that you're doing with love, with truthfulness, right, and you're helping someone, expect that. Expect people to thank you. Expect people to tell you you're doing an amazing job, because you are, right? You deserve to feel like that. You deserve to feel the same love that you give to others, right? You deserve to feel that, just how you give to others, right? You're supposed to accept and receive from others as well. It's all about receiving and giving, remember. You can't take if you haven't given. And we're not just talking about money. We already know that. So you may be receiving a well-deserved, promotion in your business travel. It's well-deserved because you've been studying for this. You've been more than prepared to take this new journey with you. To take on this new journey. And there's no one in this world that can stop that for you. Don't let anyone in this world stop you from receiving these beautiful gifts that the universe has in store for you. This amazing new life that's ahead of you. Don't let anyone stop that. Don't let anyone try and cause any arguments with you, right? There's no need for me to speak to you about this, because I've already made my decision that this is what I want to do. And nothing and anyone will stop me from doing this. And when you do that, you're gonna see how it impacts your life. And not only your life, because when you move towards your life purpose, when you move towards your happiness, right, it has the ability to affect other people. You'll have the ability to help other people with your gifts, with your talents, with your line of business, with whatever work you do. It is only when you stay stuck doing the same thing with the same people that has been no progress, and there will be no progress, because they're in a whole different state of mind, right? From all the evil shit they've been doing, that you will see no change. But you're ready, right? You're more than prepared. You've analyzed the situations, different perspectives, and you're ready for this new journey. That's the beginning, right, of everything. When you're finally determined to do something, you actually do it. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for visiting my website, papiwear.com, and for purchasing my jewelry pieces. It means the world to me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And remember, stay motivated, stay enthusiastic, stay happy about the things that make you feel like that. Because when you do that, you're doing what's right. Not only for yourself, but for others. Because you have the ability to change the world. Whatever you're going to do on this new journey, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be powerful. See you guys next time.